Hello and welcome to another Imperator Rome achievement campaign. This time we're going to be taking the nation of Sparta and thriving with it, naturally. So we're going to chuck it on Iron Man mode. We're going to just call it Sparta, and we're going to have a look at the achievement. Actually, if you want to read this, you feel free to pause the video. We've read this tons of times before. I'm not going to go through it yet again. So, first off, we have Molon Labe. As Sparta, conquer and sack Persepolis. Molon Labe, of course, meaning come and take it. Or come and take them, I guess. Persepolis is all the way over here. So, this is based on the march of the... was it 1,000 or something like that? Basically, there was some Spartan mercenaries. They marched all the way over to Persepolis to help out in a war, and then they weren't going to get paid, so they marched all the way back, and it was great. Fantastic. Good job to them. Secondly, we have Laconic If. Philip II once told the Spartan peoples, "You are advised to submit without further delay, for if I bring my army into your land, I will destroy your farms, slay your people, and raze your city." And the Spartan reply was, "If." Which is, well, I mean, laconic has become a phrase meaning like a pithy, blunt reply, which is, it's quite funny. So, as Sparta, let's have a look at our nation. We have the Spartan heritage giving us some morale and some discipline, which really suits the hell out of us. That's making our armies much, much more powerful. We start with the... what's it called? What's our government? Stratocratic monarchy. I just saw it there. Yeah, stratocratic monarchy, giving us, if we, fit our idea sets, loyalty of characters +5 and freeman output +10%. Also something I really do want to go with, because those are some really decent bonuses. We also have a bunch of missions that will also really help out our nation militarily. There's a lot of bonuses that we can get. So that's the plan there as well. So let's have a look for omens. What do we have here? Extra discipline again. Okay, we can go with primary culture happiness 15%. That's really good as well. We've got national commerce income. That's decent. And monthly popularity gain. I'm quite happy with our passive effects. Those are pretty decent. I'm not too unhappy with that. We have the sarcophagus of Leonidas, which I don't actually have any holy sites right now, so... Actually, none of these have holy sites. So, yeah. I'm not going to be able to put the sarcophagus of Leonidas out anywhere. I might end up putting it in Sparta itself, if I create a holy site here for any of my deities, but we'll see. So, what do we got for trade? Goods, we've got iron, which is decent. We got, if we can get a second iron, that'd be fantastic. Some fish, some wine, vegetables, grain, and olives. Not terrible goods, not fantastic either, let's be fair. But if I can get a second source of iron in the Messianic League, they're right here. Not sure. I mean, I'm gonna have to. I need the iron for the extra heavy infantry discipline and local manpower, so we'll go for it anyway. Second trade good. If I get olives, that gives me slave happiness. That could be decent. Some extra grain would give me a good bit more manpower, 10% extra. That is pretty high on the priority list. Some extra wine, I'd love that for the army maintenance cost, but obviously we can't get any because no one wants to sell us it. Alright, I'm thinking precious metals are also really good, as is papyrus. What do I want to go with here? We could also get a couple of horses for the light cav discipline if I want to make myself some light cav in the armies, which I probably do. I think for now, if we can get 2 precious metals, I will. One from Egypt and one from... either of these be fine. Dindaria, sure. Should be able to click that, let's be fair. The other one from Dindaria, and then finally, I'm going to get some grain from Egypt. So, diplomatically, we have no diplomacy going on with anyone. We can't even reach Phrygia. We can reach Egypt. So maybe an alliance with Egypt if we can possibly swing that in a later date. Maybe. That could be a good idea. Not sure yet, though. My ruler's unmarried, so we'll arrange that. We're looking for somebody with decent finesse. Ooh, you're looking pretty decent. You're looking pretty decent. You're only 26 as well. We could also go with you for all 3 of the extra stats. You're a little bit older. I think you'd actually be better. Yeah, let's go with you. 15 extra loyalty with her. Great. As for my religion, I'm going to go with discipline immediately because we're going to be going to war fairly quickly and I want my armies to be able to slay. Let us see about inventions. Siege engineers, absolutely. Heavy infantry discipline, absolutely as well. Too important to give up. Morale of armies as well. We're going to go with some army morale recovery and reinforcement speed. And for my oratory one, loyalty of admirals and generals seems like a good pick. I am our best general, so that's perfect. Plus an extra 5% discipline. Really, really stacking it highly. So quite happy with that as well. And finally, we've got our navy, which I guess we'll just pop Johan on. Sure, why not? This is Johan Anderson, who used to be the lead dev of Imperator Rome. That's his vanity character. He's jealous, he's ambitious, he's energetic, and he gives kids white hair, which is pretty funny. So, got one disloyal character, my researcher. I'm just going to give you free hands to fix that. I can't be fucked with any other way of dealing with it. That's fine. We're going to drill you because it doesn't actually cost me anything extra. I don't think. I think it's still bugged. We're going to do that. Mission-wise, we're going to go with Spartan Restoration. We've been ravaged by ambitious foreign warlords jealous of the might of Sparta, leaving us weakened and without our allies and subjects of old. If we are to become an important regional actor in Greece again, we need to restore the city of Sparta to its former glory and put an end to our local rivals. So it'll be complete when I've conquered and consolidated all of Laconia. Absolutely, we're going to do that. Areus, the Basilius of Sparta, has called for all Lacedaemonians to prepare for a long and arduous campaign to restore the Sparta of old. We've been ravaged by the Thebans, ignored by the Macedonians, and ridiculed by the Diadochi. It's time to put an end to the limits imposed on Sparta by others, and once again rise to the position we deserve, the defender of Greece. Watch and behold. So, my ruler gets 2 extra martial until he dies, which I'm totally in favor of. That's fantastic. And then we're going to take the Helots of Messenia. Again, claims on Lecruton, Messene, and Methone. The Helots of Messenia were once under rule. Their independence and arrogance is an affront to Spartan interests. Damn straight. Messenia has been an essential part of Sparta since time immemorial, until the Thebans, under the rule of the warlord Epaminondas, goddammit, invaded our lands and forced their independence on us. Since the city of Messene was founded, it has stood as an affront to Spartan interests, a pathetic attempt to to stop us from rising to power once more. We'll beseech the gods for their blessing in this campaign for sure. Very nice. So, that gives us claims here. However, I really want to go to war with them as early as possible, so I'm also going to summon a war council. And, oh, damn it, it wants me to go to war with Argos and Megalopolis. I'm gonna go with this one purely for the loyalty. If I get a claim on Megalopolis, I might do that as soon as I am allowed to. There's a lot of pretender support, probably because we only have a 1-year-old. Acrotatos Agiad, who doesn't have a mother, but that's fine. Who needs one in this day and age? So hopefully you don't get... Oh, fuck. Well, at least you've not got any allies. Oh, God. Epirus, do you want to be my ally? That would be quite nice. Take Epirus as an ally. I'd love to get Egypt as an ally. Hey, Phrygia, do you want to ally me? No? Good sack. Alright, so attacking you is absolute lunacy. we would immediately lose that. I'd love to attack Argos. Apparently, no, maybe not. They're beneath Macedon right now, so maybe not. Honestly, it's just going to have to wait for the claim on Argos from the mission. How long is that going to... Oh, a year. Oh, no. Well, it's actually not a year. It's about 6 months. But that's gonna take longer than I would ideally like. If he gets an ally, hopefully it's Lepreon. Lepreon's allied with Ellis. I'm going to spend my political influence on a claim on Lepreon, so we can hopefully chain the wars together. Cydonia wants an alliance. That's this fella right here. I don't want to ally Crete. I would prefer to conquer it. So we're not going to help him with that. Plus, 3 ships. There's no way I'm going to be helping you out. Really want to attack you. You're allied with Herea, who's also in the defensive league, so that's not going to help. Thankfully, our income is still, you know, it's positive. So we're not going to be struggling for that just yet. Messene still has no allies, or Messenia. And we're about to get this claim in March. War in Greece. The Antigonids in their hubris and folly have chosen to once again resume hostilities with Cassander of Macedon, in a vain attempt to prove dominance over those known as the Diadochi. We can only wait and see what effect this will have upon the politics of the known world, and how many sons must die to sate the bloodthirsty appetites of tyrant kings. Troubling news indeed. Argos wants to be my ally. I'm actually okay with this. Having another power on my back is probably a good idea. Plus, if we want to, we can just attack Epidaurus to get to war with you. That'd work out just fine, I think. When does my claim on you happen? 30th of March. We're going to immediately attack him while he's got no allies. We have to pause on the 30th. Though our rights took longer than we had expected, the priests have returned with auspicious signs. The gods have acknowledged our rightful claims on Messenia and blessed our campaign. Laconia will be united under Lacedaemonian rule once more. With the gods at our side, the Helots will be powerless to stop us. Fantastic. There's our claims. Stop drilling. How many troops do you have? You've only got 3. Take Laconia. We could call in our allies. Sure. Let's call in Argos. And they have honored the call. Let's go straight to Messene because Sparta is going to siege Lucreton for us. There's been a scandal. We'll just have him flogged. I don't care enough about that. How many ships do you have? 4? More than I do. Yeah, if you want to retreat to Methone, that's fine. I'm just gonna sit here and siege. Actually, if I'm gonna bring my ships out now because you've got very low morale. Oh, also, fuck you with that. Get back into port. Back there. Yeah. No one lost any ships, but whatever. Hopefully you're going to be able to kill that for me. It doesn't look like it, though. Yeah, you maybe should have had higher morale before you tried to help out there. Well, at least you can't siege. I think you need 4,000 men for that, like we've got. So, that's fine. Probably going to siege the rest of my land, though. Bleh. We could stop him by dropping off 1,000 troops and going to attack him, but I don't really think that's necessary. 1 troop went to Messene. Well, I'm about to take Messene, so who cares? Right, you've attacked me once more in the water. You've still got lower morale than me, so as long as we can make one of your ships retreat fast, which we did, but I think we had one sunk. We did. That's not good. Now it's 2v2. Now it's 2v1. I'm going to lose this. Yeah, I've lost all my ships. Great. We lost 3 ships, they lost none. Damn it. Pitiful Thucydides. The famed resilience or lack thereof of Admiral Thucydides pre-appeared has become an epithet of mocking derision among our sailors, following their calamitous defeat. By all accounts, Thucydides could hardly keep his crew on course, let his own resist the winding attacks of the enemy. Well, yeah, it sucks to be Johan right now. Oh, look, Argos is here to try and pick up the pieces. You fool. You absolute fool. I mean, you're gonna win, because I did all the fucking damage. But whatever. Right, we're about to win this siege anyway, so that's good. And you're not moving out, so that's good as well. I've become friends with the Euclid family researcher. Sorry, head of the Euclid family. Yes, that sounds like a good idea. That does sound like a good idea. Gytheon's got starving pots, but that's because people are stood on it. Bastards. The sacking of Messene. Arius, the first Achaeid, has led his men to glorious victory during the siege of Messene. The enemy flee in disgrace, and all is left to decide on how to treat the residents therein. Well, we'll let the men roam freely, because I need the money. Money's good, you know. We're going to do that. We're going to then kill this little army. Shouldn't be too difficult. We've got a massive advantage in our general. I might as well kill this army as well, but it's not really going to help me massively. You've still only got that alliance with Ellis. What I'm going to do is build myself a couple more heavy infantry. We won't be able to afford to supply them for long, but with 44 ducats, it'll be long enough. Whether in defense of the tenuous pact between Macedon and Egypt, or for self-serving means, we cannot tell. All we know is Egypt has begun marching on the Antigonids from the south. The future of Alexander's once great empire looks ever more in doubt. How's that going, actually, anymore? Phrygia is at war with Macedon. Really nothing much has changed. We've now got Egypt jumping into the fight. Soon enough, we'll see the Seleucids jumping in as well. We'll just have to wait and see. I could just peace him out. Don't need to fight him. Yeah, why waste the manpower? Take him out. So I could lose the aggressive expansion, or I could gain some popularity. I'm gonna lose the aggressive expansion. And new mission task. Helots no more. We get 3 slaves in Sparta. Fantastic. Done. Messenia has finally returned to the fold and become part of Laconia proper once more. The arrogant Helots have been put in their place, and we can celebrate with the knowledge that the gods sung our victory from the very start, proving our cause was a just one. And do I get 3 more slaves, or was this? Did I get the slaves and then I get more slaves? What happened there? I don't know. How many slaves do I have in Sparta right now? 13. I don't know how many I had at the start. It's probably fine. What is this mission? I need 10 military experience. The territory of Sparta has an average freeman happiness of 85 or higher. I get light infantry discipline, light infantry mountain combat bonus, and light infantry hills combat bonus until the end of the game. That is worth doing. And then here I need 5 buildings in Sparta. I get 2 building slots and some citizen happiness. That's actually really good as well. That's really good. So I'm going to try and build a forum. That'll probably help us out. Right, now you can march to Messene. You can do nothing. You're building a 2nd level of fort. I'd really rather that didn't happen, honestly. Epirus is here to help. Oh, Epirus is at war with Corcyra and Arcarnia. I'm not really liking the idea of helping you out there, honestly. Alright, so I'm going to... Oh, what? War without CB? No, I have the CB... No, I don't have the CB yet. It's coming. It's coming. It's coming. It's actually probably going to be perfectly timed as these guys get involved. Alright, the Seleucids have joined in as well. The conflict between the Diadochi is flaring up again, with Seleucid armies crossing the border into Antigonid Phrygia, which is of course going to be renamed into the Antigonid Kingdom in the next patch. Right now, the only sieges I can see is Sestos. This is also being sieged by Athens, so Corinthus will fall to Phrygia. Yeah, it's all happening. Oh, another one there. Am I losing money now? I might be. We'll have to wait and see on the next monthly tick. These guys cost... how much? Oh yeah, but it's very, very minor. It's very minor. We can hold this for a while. The Athenians are being attacked by Pelen, but absolutely dominate. No harm done. Then Epidaurus goes and tries it, and they fail as well. 1 more month, and then we attack Lepreon. Come on, come on, come on. There it goes. Right. Lepreon, declare war. Epirus and Argos would both help me. I don't feel like I need Epirus again. We'll probably use Epirus to go after Macedon. I don't want to waste his manpower right now. So, let's do it. Also, I don't want him to siege it and think that he's going to take the land. Like, that's not going to happen. We're going to use Force March, try and catch this army as it's weak and completely crush it. Which means he'll not be able to, raise any armies at all, because this is his only province, and we'll only have to, deal with the Elysian army. Absolutely crushed him. Fantastic. Let's stop with that, and we'll do the siege. I've still got enough food. That's not a problem as of yet. It will be soonish, but right now it's fine. Right, after I've done Path to Olympia, we've got reincorporating Messenia. I need 5 or more buildings in Messene. Jesus. That's a lot of money, It's a lot of money. Spartan Resurgence, I need 5 buildings there as well. Ay. That's 200 ducats right there. You know what, I think I'm going to need to sack Elis when I siege it. I think that's going to have to be what happens here. Wow. You sure this is a good idea? You're just letting them siege. I mean, it's a siege race, basically. I'm not sure I'd be totally in favor of that. Alright, so the Elysians have a fairly decent sized army, but they're also at war with Heraea and Megalopolis in the Heraean-Lepreonian War. Okay, so Heraea's attacked them, and they're not winning, clearly. But it could change around. As soon as you've got your morale back, you go in, you attack him. I think the problem was you attacked when you had low morale, and I attacked him, making him raise his morale before you raised yours. So that's probably why you're losing. Income is positive, though not massively. Siege race was completely even, and now Paris... No, not Paris. Paris probably isn't of age yet. Oh! Paris has probably gone to Phrygia then. Let's have a look. We sort by general. Yep, Paris is in Phrygia right now. Fair enough. Right, so sacking of Lepreon. We are going to... right, okay, so 4 pops would die. How many pops live here? 12. I'm okay with that. We are going to say none shall hide, because I need the money. Sparta is going to get itself an academy. For the pop promotion speed, maybe it's going to get another forum. Do you want to give me some military access? You don't. That makes you an idiot. Alright, let's just march on Elis then. And if he wants to come back to Lepreon, good luck to him. Recruiting the Skiritai. Getting all of that lovely bonuses. Hell yes. I wonder... Oh yeah, I'm going to lose the military experience, which sucks, but yeah, it's fine. The Skiritai were once people loyal to the Spartan cause, living in the barren hills and mountains in northern Laconia and southern Acadia. But after our defeat at the Theban hands, they have chosen to stay out of our conflicts. Though rural and more akin to our Arcadian neighbours, the Skiritai were valiant warriors and an important pillar of our army. Having them return to us would prove a valuable boon. So yeah, let's open negotiations with them. Unfortunately, that probably means I'm going to lose something to pacify or placate them. We'll have to wait and see on that one. The Old Commander. An ancient Skiritai commander named Simius Theranid have approached us for employment after hearing about our negotiation with his clan. Seems he used to fight for Sparta once when he was younger, and in his elderly years he wishes to make use of his skills once more for our sake. 11 Marshal is pretty damn good. I think that's worthy. I think that's definitely worthy. I don't know where I'm going to put him, though. Let's have a look in our government. Let's swap this Aegeid out for Mr. Theranid. That seems perfectly acceptable. Extra 7% morale of armies. You're now my Archimedes. Perfect. Food, it's not great, but it's not bad either. Another son. I'm going to go with just the standard names for right now. Maybe my son's son will be named Lambertos. Who knows? Right. The war against Corcyra, not going so hot for Epirus. Not gonna lie. They're gonna get full annexed here, aren't they? Like, how could you allow that to happen? As we're negotiating with the Skiritai to return to as one of our allies, a small group of younger Skiritai have abandoned their homes to seek us out and ask for independent employment in our armies. It seems they feel their clan has been a bit too insular and not given them enough chances to leave their homes. So I could gain an army for 15 ducats, or they could fuck off elsewhere. Let's spend the 15 ducats. Let's see what we get. We get 2 light infantry. I should have guessed. I should have known. I should have known. It's terrible. I don't want these guys. I can't afford them. Let's just make them a regional army for now. But if they die, I don't care. You've got 9,000. Just fucking attack him. You got a better general and everything. Oh, he's sending in the 5,000 first. It's so dumb. So dumb. Are we gonna see? I mean, it's not Pyrrhus, so that's probably why you're losing. Although you got a level 10. I mean, it's not terrible. You should be able to do stuff with that. That's our food situation. We've got a few months left of food. It'd be nice if one of these tooltips said, oh, you've got X amount of months left. Sacking of Elis, we will say none shall hide once again. 4 freemen will die. 4 freemen being perfectly acceptable. Also, they're Achaeans, so who gives a fuck, really? And then before Hooray... Oh, wait. If I let this keep going, and Elis takes Hooray, I might be able to take Hooray from them. Like, if they peace out and take Hooray, that might be really good for me. I'm going to let them. I'm going to see what happens here. We've now recruited the Skiritai. Very nice. If he pieces out the Hurrians, I can also take Hooray. He fucking did. He fucking did. The absolute legend. Now I get another province for free. Oh, I love it. That's fantastic. Plus, there's only 150 fuckers here, so assault for sure. We lose only 200 men, and we gain an extra province, purely for waiting that extra tiny bit of time. That's perfect. Alright, so we're going to annex all of that. And that is... yeah, we'll just lose the aggressive expansion both times. Very nice, very nice. Hooray is not going to be the provincial capital. I think I might move that to... eventually it's probably going to go to Corinthus. No. Actually, I don't think there's any really good places. There's no farmland ports that I can see. Either way, this is looking fairly decent for us right now. So, Spartan Resurgence. Sparta has 5 or more buildings. We gain some stability, we'll gain building slots, we'll gain citizen happiness. Fantastic. The reconstruction of our capital city is the first step in the second rise of Sparta. Though we care little for foreigners finding the city wanting, it's quintessential that it provides the tools we need to restore our great nation once again. 1 brick at a time. Done. And then path to Olympia. We get for 20 years cohort starting experience, some pop assimilation speed, but the slaves, they don't output as much, so we're going to lose a bit of money. But yeah, it's fine. Pop assimilation speed is lovely. With our conquest of Lepreon, we've secured Triphalia and the path to Olympia. No, we've taken Olympia, mate. With the territory under our rule, we can ascertain the threat of the Eleans and control the route from Arcadia to Messenia in the north. Is for last, very nice. So, Laconian food, I need 1 territory in the province of Laconia with 10 slaves. Laconia being this one. There's 14 slaves there, mate. Oh, it needs a farming settlement building. Okay. So, do I have anything that would suit? What's closest? It's going to have to be something like Gythean. We'll build a farming settlement here, but I don't have the money for it. We're close to having the money for it. What I will do is... I want to import something here, probably. I'm going to import some vegetables because I do feel like I'm going to need to move some slaves around to get that mission complete. You're building a mine. I'm going to allow that. Olympia should be... yeah, it's just... there's a Shrine of Zeus and there's some Freeman happiness here. Very nice. Okie dokie. Inventions. There's probably more inventions that I should have taken before we... ended that. Before we ended that war. Loyalty of characters is really good. Slave output's really good. Wrong culture happiness really good. Army weight modifier is really good. I don't know, we'll think about it. But what I'm going to do right now is put a cut in here. So this being the first episode of a brand new series, likes and comments and all that are way more impactful than they otherwise usually are. So if you like the episode, feel free to give it a like. Let me know your thoughts in the comment section below. And yeah, tell me what you think about this series. Are you excited? Are you hopeful? Are you optimistic that we're going to be able to achieve our goals? Let me know in the comments. It should be a fun time. So thank you all very much for watching, and I will see you guys in the next one. Bye-bye.